Do not go under contract with a builder unless you know these 5 things. I promise you that if you don't, you will regret it. All right, welcome back. If you don't know me, I'm Luis Bruno. I am a realtor down here in Savannah, Georgia. And I make content like this to just help people like you make better decisions when it comes to real estate. Now, I noticed that I don't have too much content about new construction, so I'm going to share with you 5 things that you need to know. That way you know if you go under contract with a builder, you're not making a mistake. The number one mistake that I've seen people doing is this. They get confused with the model home. Every time you go to a new construction site, you're gonna see signs that says new homes starting at $300,000, right? And you get excited. You're like, wow. Home starting at $300,000, home starting at $250,000. So they go to the site, they go to the model home, and of course, the model home is professionally staged, premium finishes, basically the best thing that they have to offer, 100%. So what do they tell you? Hey, this is the model home, this is what we got. What are you looking for? Oh, I'm looking for 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, or whatever, right? You get all excited. Then you walk around the model home, you see everything they have to offer, and then all of a sudden you get mad because apparently the home that you wanted, the floor plan, is not 250 anymore. It's now 350. Now, I personally had an experience with a Richmond Hill builder that every single question we asked them about the model home, they basically told us, oh no, that doesn't come with the floor plans we have. They have crown molding, they have different finishes on the walls, countertops, they have a bunch of stuff. And we asked them, and he's like, oh no, we don't include that on this home. Oh no, we don't include the other thing on this home. No, the bathroom on that home is not gonna have this, it's not gonna have that. So basically, if you don't ask questions, you are going to just walk in blindly, wasting your time trying to go under contract on something that you're not even getting. And that leads me to point number 2, which is this: ask questions. A lot of people only ask questions about colors. Hey, what colors are the cabinets? Hey, can you have the different countertop? Hey, can you have carpet? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you need to ask better questions. Let me share with you some questions that you can ask to any builder just to find out if you're gonna lose money or not. Number 1, are you behind on your projects? And if you are, then how bad is it? Meaning, are you behind 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Because let me tell you this, you don't want to go under contract. You don't want to go give the deposit, which can be what? 1%. It can be $5,000, $4,000. And then they tell you, hey, we're behind about 2 months. So you're not going to be able to move in June. You're going to have to be moving by September or October or whatever it is. Another question would be, is the earnest money refundable? Yes or no? What would happen if my situation changes in the next month or so? Can you refund me the money entirely, or do I just get a portion, or what's going to happen? A lot of builders, believe me, they don't care. They're going to tell you, hey, yes, you can cancel, but I'm not going to give you the money back. Now, another very important question that is going to save you a lot of money and headache is this: what would happen if the property appraises for more? Meaning, let's say you go under contract for $350. What would happen if the property appraises for $370? Are you going to charge me $20,000 more at closing? Or what would happen if it's the opposite? What would happen if I go under contract with you for $350,000, then all of a sudden the property only appraises for $340? Are you gonna give me the $10,000 discount, or do I still have to buy it like that? You get what I'm saying? Like, those questions matter. Another question would be, what would happen if something crazy happens in the economy and all of the materials get more expensive? Are you going to increase the price? Yes or no? Right? You don't want to go under contract on a brand new construction. It's maybe 4 or 5 months away from finishing, and all of a sudden something happens with the economy, like the wood, for example. Wood, the materials get a lot more expensive. Now you get a letter saying, hey, you're no longer paying $350, you're gonna have to be paying $370. Now, another good question is this: what would happen if the closing gets delayed for whatever reason, and I have to stay at a hotel for like a week or 2? Like, are you guys willing to cooperate with us if we have to spend out of our money just because it got delayed due to your, whatever happened with the home, right? Those questions are the ones that causes the most trouble from my experience on my clients. All right, so we already covered that the model home is not necessarily a standard. And number two, ask very important question. Now, third, this is the third thing that I want to share with you. One of the most common questions that I get from people is this: can you negotiate on the price? The answer is probably not. Now, is it possible? Yes. Does it happen often? Not at all. So typically a builder, right, when they put homes for sale, let's say for 250, 400,000, whatever the number is, that is the asking price. Do they negotiate? Yes, they negotiate by offering you incentives, meaning they'd rather just give you closing costs, whether it's 5,000, 10,000. They'd rather just give you, hey, I'll just offer you blinds, which is $2,000, or I'm gonna offer you a fridge, right? They'd rather do that than have to drop prices. Now, why? I know a lot of you guys get frustrated because why is it that nobody's willing to negotiate? It's not that they're not willing to negotiate, is that if they drop the prices for you, they have to do it for everybody else. Why? Because the appraisals are going to look at the most recent sales. So if I have a floor plan, for example, let's say I'm the builder. I have one floor plan that sells for 400,000 and all of a sudden I give it to you for 390. So the appraisal is going to look at that and say, oh, okay, so this one sold for 390. The other one sold for 400. Okay, so now let's just appraise this one at 395, or let's appraise it for 390 because the market is getting tough or whatever. Not that many houses are selling, so now it's 390, right? So what do you think the next person is going to do? Well, that one sold for 390. Let's just, I want it for 385. You see, you get what I'm saying? So now the people that bought homes at the beginning of the phase of construction homes, they overpay, and then everybody else have to just keep cutting the price. That's why they're not going to do it. It's not convenient for them. Obviously, they're in business to make money. They need a certain profits to stay in business, not to go bankrupt. Now, when it comes to negotiation with a builder, one of the things you need to know is, are they willing to make any additions to the property or any changes to the floor plans that they have? Now, that is another question related to negotiations. I received a message on Facebook from somebody who is working with another agent, and they told me that they are very frustrated. I'm going to cancel my agreement. I'm mad. These people are full of, you know what? And the situation was basically that they wanted the builder to add another bathroom. I want you to add another bathroom. I want you to make additions to the floor plan. And the builder said, no, we don't negotiate. I don't even care if you're willing to pay me more, $20,000 more. Why? Because I already had the permits, right? I have to register all of the floor plans. I have to register all of the, the permits with the county, with the vendors, the materials, all of that. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is what causes problems. Do not go under contract on a home just hoping that the builder is going to be making a bunch of additions for you because you want it customized, right? Oh, no, I want this wall, this color. Hey, can you add crown molding on the kitchen? No. Hey, can you just paint the cabinets another color? No. Can you add another bathroom? No. Oh, well, I'm willing to pay you. I don't care if you're willing to pay me. Well, I'm going to cancel then. Yes, you can cancel, and then you lose your earnest money. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need to ask better questions if you're going into new construction. Now, that's another question about negotiations. Hey, if I go under contract with you today, is it possible that we can make any changes to the floor plan? Like, can you just make this room bigger? Can you do this? Can you just put flooring on the bedrooms instead of just carpet? Can you do that? No. Okay. If you get a bunch of no's, then don't go under contract if you don't want to be unhappy with the builder. All right, now let's go to number 4, which is inspections. A lot of people believe, because they just smell the newness of the home, right? It's just a brand new home. Everything smells so good. It's like a brand new car, right? You like the smell of brand new cars, brand new shoes, brand new clothes, or whatever. They get excited. Everything looks so perfect that they don't want to invest. And the reason why I said invest is because to me, it is an investment to have peace of mind, basically. And I'm talking about the inspection. Should you have an inspection on a brand new construction? The answer is absolutely yes, 100% of the time. I have never, in my own experience with brand new constructions, helping clients, I have never seen a clear inspection, meaning an inspection that comes back to us and is 100% free of anything. Like nothing needs to be done, nothing needs to be corrected, everything is perfect. It never happens. Believe me, shingle problems, AC problems, electricity problems, plumbing problems, everything could happen on a brand new construction. So if you are maybe already paying a down payment, closing costs, and then your agent tells you, hey, here's the inspector, I got a few inspectors for you, let's set up an appointment. Oh no, I'm good, it's brand new construction, why would I do this? It's like a brand new car, right? It's not gonna have engine problems if it's a brand new car or whatever, right? People have that mindset. But believe me, a house is a lot more complicated than you think. And yes, you're going to find a few things on an inspection. So never make that mistake. Now, what would happen, let's say, what would happen if, for whatever reason, you do find things on the new construction? Can the builder fix that? Yes, they will fix it. Now, typically, it's not like you can find, you cannot just ask your uncle, who is not even a licensed inspector, to just go to the home and, you know, do his thing. It's not gonna happen like that. You have to have a professional licensed home inspector go to the home. The builder is going to be there with either they have to know that they're going to be there. They're going to open the door for you. They're going to ask you for your information. And then that inspector can go ahead and get the inspection done. Now, number 5 and the last mistake is about timelines. I know this is the most difficult ones because if you already have a home or a lease and you have a specific date that you need to get out, it's going to be extremely hard to coordinate that. Every single agreement on new construction tells you that the finishing, the completion of the home is basically to be determined. Hey, we're going to finish it in October. We don't know if we're going to finish it in October 2nd or October 15th or whatever, right? Typically, they only give you the specific date once the home is almost completed and it's anywhere between 45 days, 60 days out from completion. That's when they can tell you. So do not celebrate too early. Do not coordinate a bunch of things, planning a party with your family, inviting friends over, coordinated a bunch of stuff if you don't know 100% that the closing date will be held at a certain time, right? This is gonna cost you a lot of money on storage, hotel fees, and you're lucky if the builders wants to refund you that. Some builders are nice, some builders are not too nice. That's what you need to keep in mind. All right, guys, with that being said, please subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, and if I can help you in any way, you got my number down here, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.